Part 58. Divine System of the Strongest Card Supplier in the End Times, Doomsday Strongest Card Supplier. Author, Shu Yu. Chapter 571. Toho City, above the city tower. Han Biao stood there with an ugly face, looking at the endless sea demonized beasts around him. He couldn't help but take a deep breath. Did this provoke all the sea demonized beasts, in the entire sea area? Toho City, will it suffer another wave of blood-like destruction? A look of despair appeared on Han Biao's face. The last time Toho City suffered from a wave of oceanic demonized beasts, if it hadn't been for Fang Fan's rescue at a critical moment, Toho City would have been cold at that time. And now, is this all going to happen again? Han Biao shook his head silently, he gritted his teeth firmly, and his lips gradually turned pale. These sea monsters are far more powerful than the last time. Hi, could this be the legendary Deep Sea Lord? Even the Deep Sea Lord? What did Tobu City do wrong? Suffering such blows one after another. Han Biao shook his head silently, and the despair on his face became more and more apparent. He can't take such a blow. Han Biao's eyes turned silently, and he couldn't help but look at the towering tower in Dongguo City. The Lord is there. If the Lord comes out, there may be a chance of life. But now I can't contact the king. Han Biao took a deep breath and silently clenched the sword in his hand. War. Dongguo City is the territory of the king of Fang Fan. The king will not leave us alone. We just need to persist until the king returns. Tobu City Tongtian Tower, the 42nd Pass. The King's Realm War Slave Card? What's the difference between this and the Beast Slave Card? Fang Fan murmured and couldn't help but look at the card's introduction. Low-level King's Realm War Slave Card, you can imprison a creature below the 5-star King level and become your own slave. Note, the imprisoned creature needs to be without resistance consciousness. Advanced King's Realm War Slave Card, you can imprison a creature below the 10-star King level as your own slave. Note, the imprisoned creature needs to be without resistance consciousness. These two cards are just different levels, and the effects are similar. Compared with the Beast Slave card, the scope of this King's Realm War Slave card is obviously wider. If you look at it this way, it seems to be pretty good. Especially this high-level King-level War Slave card, if it can be controlled, can you capture a 10-star King-level creature to become your own war slave? But, just think about it. This level of existence can't be beat at all. Let alone make it irresistible. Fang Fan shrugged, he could only say that it was too difficult. I have to hurry up, I don't know how the winged people in the M realm are now. According to the combat power and movement speed of those winged people, they may have already expanded. Fang Fan narrowed his eyes, and there was a sense of urgency in his eyes. Don't worry at this time, the casualties of the human race will be even greater. Keep going. Level 43, a 5-star King level demonized beast. Hanging and beating. No discussion. Whoosh. Spike. World announcement. The 43rd level of Tongtian Tower was passed by Fangfan in Huajing. Get the first kill reward for the first normal level clearance, and a 3-star King level pet upgrade card *1. World announcement. The 43rd pass of the Tongtian Tower was perfectly passed by Fangfan in Huajing. Received the first kill reward for the first perfect pass, and a 4-star King level pet upgrade card *1. Divine System of the Strongest Card Supplier in the End Times, Doomsday Strongest Card Supplier. Author, Shu Yu. Chapter 572. It's been exactly 1 minute since the end of the last world announcement. 50 seconds of Fang Fan were used to sort out the gains from the previous level. So the real time to pass the level is 10 seconds. World Babel dialog box. I'm really convinced by the speed of God Fang Fan. Hey. I don't admire, is it possible to do it? Who can do it? Hey. Where's the group of keyboard warriors? Didn't they scream loudly just now? Keep screaming. Why don't you scream? Haha, a group of weak chickens. Without the great god Fang Fan, there is no future for the human race. Anyone who thinks that the great god of Fang Fan is not good is fighting against the entire human race. World announcement. The M level of the human race has been occupied by the winged people. All the survivors of the M level have been killed. The M level has become a paradise for the winged people. Reward the winged clan with 1,000 killing points. Just when the discussion was in full swing, another world announcement sound came. Just when everyone thought that this should be Fang Fan's clearance certificate again, the tone of the back gradually changed. This is not the world announcement sound for Fang Fan's customs clearance. It is the sound of the world's announcement that the entire M world has fallen. The M realm is already cold, and all the survivors in the M realm have been killed. This is a brutal war. A war that makes everyone smell discolored. Terrible situation has appeared again. World Babel dialog box. Silence. Hey, although I hate some people in the M realm, I still feel very uncomfortable in my heart at the moment. This is a disaster for the human race. It's also a shame for the human race. Weakness is the original sin. Our human race is only a great god Fang Fan. But there are still people who want to harm him. Such a human race will not die, there is no reason for heaven. Go all out. Follow Fang Fan's orders. This is our only hope of survival. The M realm is so large that it hasn't lasted for a few days. It is conceivable how fast the winged people attacked the city. If the human race is not united, it will die in March. Now everything is waiting for Fang Fan to come out. Let's discuss the plan together. Why don't those who said sarcastic words before? There are no eggs under the nest. Don't you understand this truth? Hee hee, I'm really sad for you guys, you've all been brainwashed by Fang Fan. He brought this disaster. If he hadn't repelled those orcs, how could those winged people come to the plane of our human race? Such a person is touted by you as a patron saint, touted as a hero? Really left. Our big cherry blossom country firmly resists Fang Fan. He is a big devil. My CAO. How can there be such a lack of stupidity in this world? I can't take it anymore. I want to hammer him to death. Let the Sakura country fend for itself in the future. Don't save them. This is a bunch of scum. Scumbag. If God Fang Fan doesn't repel the orcs. What's more, the human plane is now destroyed. Do you still need those winged people to attack? It's so special, nonsense. Absolute nonsense. Excessive words, I really don't want to say it. Say too much. Disgusting. Under the nest, and has finished eggs. What kind of devilish thinking do people in cherry blossoms think? Do they want to fend for themselves? Funny. Babel Tower, the 42nd pass. Fang Fan couldn't help but sank when he heard the sound of the world's announcement of the fall of the M realm. He knew that the M realm wouldn't last long, but he didn't expect it to be so fast. You are listening to Novels at Bless Up channel. Wish you happiness and luck. Please subscribe to receive new novels. How do you feel about this novel? Please like and leave a comment. Divine System of the Strongest Card Supplier in the End Times, Doomsday Strongest Card Supplier. Author, Shu Yu. Chapter 573. We must speed up the process. After those winged people have captured the M realm, I am afraid they will attack wildly everywhere. The human race can't lose any more. Fang Fan clenched his fists. As the guardian of the human race, he has such responsibilities and obligations. Since the M realm is lost, I am afraid that those winged people will invade other countries in the next step. The situation is urgent. The 43rd level rewards a 3-star king level pet upgrade card and a 4-star king level pet upgrade card. I remember that the rewards in the 37th level are a 2-star king level pet upgrade card and a 3-star king level pet upgrade card. The 2-star king level upgrade card is not very useful, but 2 3-star king level pet upgrade cards, just suitable for use. After all, the 2 divine pets, Dark Knight Kylan and Kunpeng Biming, are now in the realm of 3-star kings. Choose to promote them all to the 4-star king realm. Ding. Consume 2 3-star king level pet upgrade cards, and 3-star king level Dark Knight Kylan and Kunpeng are promoted to 4-star king level. Choose to continue to be promoted to the Dark Knight Unicorn. Ding. Consume a 4-star king level pet upgrade card, and the 4-star king level Dark Knight Unicorn is promoted to the 5-star king level. Now that you have obtained all kinds of rare cards, you must turn them into combat power. This is Fang Fan's consistent proposition. The 4 god pets under his command, the little golden dragon, the 3-headed dog of hell, and the Dark Knight Unicorn have all been promoted to the 5-star king level, only the god pet Kunpeng is still the 4-star king level. Well, continue to pass the level. Fang Fan secretly sighed, only when his lineup grows stronger can he feel a sense of security. Blessing the entire human race is not something that can be protected by words and deeds. Essentially it takes effort. Put it into practice. Without strong force, everything is in vain. Keep going. 44th level. Fang Fan clenched his hands tightly, his eyes twinkling brightly. 44th level, 10 5-star king level pets. This level is still not difficult. Fang Fan waved his hand, and Galen and the others flew past like the wind. It was still an instant kill. After all, Galen and the others are all powerful beings in the 6-star king realm. World announcement. The 44th level of Tongtian Tower was passed by Fang Fan in Huajing. Received the first kill reward for the first ordinary level clearance, and rewarded the Desolate Tribe Sacrifice card *1. World announcement. The 44th level of the Tongtian Tower was perfectly passed by Fang Fan in Huajing. Received the first kill reward for the first perfect level clearance, and rewarded the Desolate Tribe Sacrifice card *10. The sudden world announcement sound strikes again. Slightly suppress the depression of the fall of the M realm. Everyone's eyes are more or less hopeful. At least, they also have a King Fang Fan. Alliance leader Fang Fan is fully supporting. World Babel dialogue box. I pray that the Lord Fang Fan can lead the human race to defeat the winged human race again. The M realm has fallen, and several countries around the M realm have begun to suffer the crazy revenge of those winged humans. Hey, the human race is in danger. The human race must be self-improving. Not self-improvement. It will eventually perish. It used to be the orcs, and now it's the winged people. I don't know what races will appear in the future. There are many strong people in the 10,000 races. The human race has only the peerless powerhouse Lord Fang Fan, and he is still subject to boundless doubts. Haha. A bunch of stupid people. If you have this time, hurry up and get promoted. Divine system of the strongest card supplier in the end times, Doomsday strongest card supplier. Author, Shu. Chapter 574. If you want to be promoted quickly, you can go to the card shop opened by King Fang Fan to buy all kinds of rare cards. I bought a gold quality card in the card shop in Zhongcheng before, and I got one. 7-star Legion. Hey. What is the 7-star Legion? I have drawn an 8-star Legion promotion card. Fang Fan's shop must be fully supported. Ding ding ding. You must do it. Everyone actively participates. Those who believe in Fang Fan's great god will have eternal life. But I think the great god Fang Fan should also leave the level. We've already reached level 44, and if we go further, it's level 45. There are 105-star kings at level 45. Rank demonized beast, god Fang Fan shouldn't be able to hold it. Hee, who knows this? We don't know either. Desolate Tribe Sacrifice card. It's a brand new card. Fang Fan narrowed his eyes, and there was a glimmer of fineness in his eyes. Then he glanced directly at the card in his hand. Desolate Tribe Sacrifice card, sacrifice the most mysterious barren race in the heavens, and get the reward of barren race. Just a few words, and no useful information was revealed. Since it is the first kill reward in the 44th level, it should not be too bad. Let's put it away for now. Fang Fan breathed a sigh of relief and decided to continue rushing forward. Keep going. Level 45, 105 Star King level Demonized Beasts. This level is relatively, still somewhat challenging. It is not difficult to break through, but the key is whether it can pass without damage. Getting the first kill reward for perfect clearance is the key. 4 God Pets protect me. 5-6 Star King Realm heroes go directly to battle. Fang Fan silently made the deployment. The key to this level is to keep Fang Fan from being attacked. Everything else is optional. Kill. Galen, Jax, Kyle charge. Caitlyn and Vega are in charge of remote fire support. With Fang Fan's order, the battle begins again. Courage. Judgment. Garen snorted and rushed out. Jump cut. Jax jumped up and dashed over, the speed seemed very fast. Clear. Rage of Justice. Kyle fanned the Holy Angel's wings, and the angel's long sword in his hand suddenly became larger, directly sweeping the thousands of troops. Broken head. Let the bullets fly. Caitlyn's attack follows. One shot can basically take away a 5-star king level demonized beast. After all, it is the existence of the 6-star king realm, and it can form a certain degree of crushing in terms of combat power. It is purely normal. The battle is starting frantically. The situation is gradually returning to normal. Twisted space. Dark sacrifice. Energy burst. The dark magic that the little mage Vega had recited for a long time instantly illuminated the land of the 45th level of the Babel Tower. Swoosh swish. Hoo ho ho. Countless demonized beasts let out a roar of Hessian, but it's obvious that their roar is extraordinarily powerless. With the continuous addition of extraordinary evil power, the strength of the dark magic of the little mage Vega has already reached a terrifying level. A little bit of dark magic scattered in the air, and then, silently turned into nothingness. Boom. Bang bang bang. The powerful demonized beasts of the 5-star king realm were blown into pieces by dark magic little by little. Divine system of the strongest card supplier in the end times, Doomsday strongest card supplier. Author, Shu. Chapter 575. This is the true combat power of the little mage. Fang Fan glanced at it just now, and Vega's wave just now killed at least 25 Star King Realm demonized beasts. All I can say is it's awesome. In terms of mass lethality, Vega's combat power is unmatched. Originally, Fang Fan thought that this level might be a little more difficult. I just didn't expect to be covered by a few waves of dark magic from the little mage Vega, and the enemy was basically lost. Vega. Can you slow down? You are too much. You didn't catch anything. Caitlyn was holding a sniper rifle, just about to gather the second enemy, and found that she couldn't find the target at all. Vega. You bastard. It's too shameless. I'll go. Do you want to live? That's it? This can't be done. It's just you, what are we going to do? You eat meat, you must leave us a mouthful of soup. Several heroes laughed and scolded into a ball, Fang Fan's mouth slightly raised, secretly happy. How sweet is this scene? World announcement. The 45th level of Tongtian Tower was passed by Fang Fan in Huajing. Received the first kill reward for the first normal level clearance, and a high-level potential explosion card *1. World announcement. The 45th level of the Tongtian Tower was perfectly passed by Fang Fan in Huajing. Received the first kill reward for the first perfect level clearance, and a high level potential explosion card *10. It took about 3 minutes to pass the 44th level. World Babel dialog box. Who said just now that the great god Fang Fan is going to stop here? I'm going. Is this really the end? It's getting more and more energetic. It's too strong. I can't accept it, I really can't do it. This is awesome. It's not human. Let's talk more. Everyone can see how powerful my Fang Shen is. Destroy the winged people. Just around the corner. The 45th level of Tongtian Tower should have 105-star king level demonized beasts. God Fang Fan can even pass this without damage, I'm really convinced. You said that God Fang Fan's combat power has grown to an extremely terrifying level, right? Hee, this thing, who can say for sure? Maybe God Fang Fan didn't take those winged people in his eyes at all. What 8-star king level winged people's patriarch? They are destined to be hanged and beaten. Hey, it's swollen. It's okay to keep a low profile. We're not the kind of high profile people. Hey. High profile Jill. Why don't you show it if you have the ability? Pretend to be a coward. Advanced potential burst card. Fang Fan's eyes suddenly converged, there was a touch of excitement in his eyes. If there is no deviation in his memory, he once obtained 11 ordinary potential explosion cards. Can be promoted to a level below the 5-star king level creature. It is with these cards that Fang Fan has turned the corner again and again. To be honest, I am very impressed with this Fang Fan. And right now, the first kill reward for the 45th level of the Babel Tower is 11 high-level potential explosion cards. Is there something tricky hidden in it? Fang Fan snorted, although he already had an answer in his heart, he was obviously not sure yet. Advanced potential burst card, after use, it can increase the combat power of creatures below the 10-star king level by 1 level. Lasts 10 minutes. After 10 minutes, it will fall into a weak period. The weak period will reduce the combat power by 90%. Similar card profiles, but with a different aura. You are listening to Novels at Bless Up channel. Wish you happiness and luck. Please subscribe to receive new novels. How do you feel about this novel? Please like and leave a comment. Divine System of the Strongest Card Supplier in the End Times, Doomsday Strongest Card Supplier. Author, Shu Yu. Chapter 576. Sure enough, it's pretty much what I expected. Advanced potential burst cards have raised the upper limit of the objects to be used to 10-star king realm. This means, I will have more options. Fang Fan snorted, and there was a look of joy in his eyes. The existence of high-level potential explosive cards will greatly improve my choice space and choice opportunities. Even, it can be used against the Winged Terran. The patriarch of the 8-star king realm of the Winged Clan has always been a problem for me. But if this problem can be solved, the problem will be solved. The corners of Fang Fan's mouth raised slightly, feeling inexplicably excited in his heart. The necessity of continuous breakthrough is self-evident. The existence of various incentives will be able to help solve many problems. Keep going. Fang Fan snorted. Level 46, a 6-star king level demonized beast. It's finally coming to an end. Fang Fan nodded secretly. Now that the 6-star king realm demonized beast has appeared, it means that this journey through the barrier is gradually coming to an end. This level is not too difficult. Boom. Before Fang Fan could give the order to attack, Caitlin snipered impatiently and opened the cut. One shot would not directly kill the 6-star king level demonized beast in front of him, but it also directly seriously injured it. Demachian justice. Garen took the lead, jumped from the air, and directly killed the enemy in front of him. The situation is moving towards unity again. You guys, have learned to shoot people's heads. Fang Fan pouted, but he didn't mean much to blame. Several heroes are also fighting for him to the end. World announcement. The 46th level of Tongtian Tower was passed by Fangfan in Huajing. Received the first kill reward for the first ordinary level clearance, and a 2-star King level Legion promotion card *1. World announcement. The 46th level of the Tongtian Tower was perfectly passed by Huajing Fangfan. Received the first kill reward for the first perfect level clearance, and a 2-star King level Legion promotion card *10. World Babel dialog box. I'm going. Congratulations to Fangfan for breaking through again. This is amazing, convinced. I directly rewarded 11 2-star King level Legion promotion cards. This is so explosive. Most of the legions under the command of God Fangfan are 2-star King level legions, and this time they will all be promoted to 3-star King level. Hey! Who said it wasn't? But there's no need to be envious, people are so arrogant, what can be done? Tisk, it's a word strong. The 46th level of the Babel Tower. Fangfan's mouth twitched slightly, he didn't expect this wave of rewards to be so powerful. A 2-star King level Legion promotion card is worth at least 10,000 King level promotion cards. After all, it is possible to promote a 2-star King level Legion to a 3-star King level. 11, these are all worth 110,000 King level promotion cards. This level of reward is definitely a surprise. And it just so happens that Fangfan needs to use it right away. This is the 46th level of the Tongtian Tower. Crossing through the next level, this trip to the Tongtian Tower should come to an end. Fangfan narrowed his eyes and thought to himself. At this time, it seems that everything is in place. All is ready except for the opportunity. Keep going. 47th level, 10 6-star King level Demonized Beasts. Divine System of the strongest card supplier in the end times, Doomsday strongest card supplier. Author, Shu Yu. Chapter 577. It's a bit difficult to pass this level without damage, but it's not without a chance. It's the same routine as before. The 4 pets protect me in an all-round way. It's not allowed to directly participate in the battle. If it really wants to fight, it's not their opponent, but it will increase casualties out of thin air. 5 6-star King level heroes as the main force of this battle. Fight with all your strength. Jaren, Jax, Vega, attack in a cone formation. Caitlyn is in charge of arranging the nets and traps. Snip from as far away as possible to reduce the pressure on friendly forces. Vega. The main force in this battle is still you. Your dark magic attack is very strong now, and it shouldn't be a problem to deal with this level of existence. Fangfan nodded secretly, as long as Weijia can drop a few seconds in seconds, the battle situation will be easy to open. Now there are 10 6-star King level Demonized Beasts on the opposite side, and there are only 5 6-star King level heroes on Fangfan's side. Therefore, in terms of combat effectiveness, it is still inferior. However, the heroes under Fangfan's command have more or less their own fighting skills and abilities. Their respective characteristics determine that their own combat power is much stronger than those of the demonized beasts of the same rank. If you fight alone, you can kill the same level demonized beast within 100 strokes. But there is also a problem. That is, they must protect Fangfan and several other pets at the same time. Otherwise, you won't be able to get the first kill reward for perfect clearance. Relatively speaking, that is blood loss. Courage. Judgment. Garen snorted lightly, and rushed directly into the demonized beast group. The power of the master. Jump cut. Not to be outdone, Jax followed behind and swarmed up. The situation was opened instantly. Holy blessing. Kyle activated an auxiliary buff skill that can heal himself and his allies with blood. Holy flame. Rage of justice. Clear. Immediately, Kyle fluttered the holy angel wings and rushed over, grabbing a demonized beast and slashing. The battle scene was very spectacular for a while. 10 6-star king level demonized beasts were directly involved. With 3 to 10, the pressure is still there. Headshot. Let the bullets fly. Boom. Caitlyn aimed at the sniper rifle and shot it out, directly blasting the head of a king level demonized beast, and blood flowed all over the floor. Fang Fan narrowed his eyes and glanced at the battlefield secretly. Twisted space. Dark sacrifice. The little mage Vega got out of the crowd, holding a black magic wand, and began to stand there silently casting spells. I saw dark magic floating around in the air, giving people a sense of tremor in the soul. Twisted space directly imprisoned 3 6-star king level demonized beasts, and Vega used his skill Dark Sacrifice at will, directly melting the imprisoned 3 6-star king level demonized beasts into blood water with dark magic, and finally only a pile of bones left. Kill 3 at the same time. Vega. You really didn't disappoint me. The corners of Fang Fan's mouth raised slightly. Vega, who has the bug exclusive skill of extraordinary evil power, as he kills more combat units, his magic power will be infinitely superimposed. As far as his current magical strength is concerned, he can completely compete with the general 7-star king level combat power. One of the 10 6-star king level demonized beasts was seriously injured by Caitlyn at the beginning, and 3 were killed by Vega. Basically, it was equivalent to losing nearly half of their combat power. Divine System of the Strongest Card Supplier in the End Times, Doomsday Strongest Card Supplier. Author, Shu. Chapter 578. As for the remaining 6-star king level demonized beasts, it is obvious that they can only be forced to accept sanctions. Fang Fan stretched his waist and seemed to be in a good mood. In this battle situation, Vijay's contribution can be attributed to being able to stabilize the battle situation so quickly. Vega's exclusive skill Extraordinary Evil Power can be superimposed infinitely. If enough enemy combat units are slaughtered, maybe in the future, you can directly kill the gods. Fang Fan secretly thought in his heart that although he was still far away from that realm, it did not prevent Fang Fan from expressing such deep thoughts. Demachian Justice. Garen directly dealt with the 6-star king level demonic beast that was severely injured by Caitlyn. Now there are still 6 king level demonized beasts left on the battlefield. Galen is 1 to 2, pulling 2. Caitlyn is doing her best to help Galen snipe the enemy. Jax also restrained the 2, with the street lamp weapon in his hand waving around, looking majestic, with a pair of 2, he was not at a disadvantage. At the beginning, Kyle also contained 2 6-star king level demonized beasts. It was just that suddenly one of the 6-star king level demonized beasts broke away from the battle with Kyle and rushed directly in the direction of Fang Fan. Lord, be careful. Kyle's face sank and he hurriedly called out. Boom. Caitlyn turned the sniper rifle that was ready to go, and fired a shot directly at the 6-star king level demonic beast running fast. Who? Go to hell. The 6-star king level demonized beast roared angrily, with an arrogant look in its eyes. Just now, Caitlyn's bullet directly hit the foot of the 6-star king level demonized beast. It affected its actions to a certain extent, but it was not fatal. Ow! The 6-star king level giant wolf howled a few times, ignoring his injuries at all. His speed seemed to be faster, and he rushed towards Fang Fan's position swiftly. 2 5-star king level god pets are stubbornly blocking the front. Boom. Bang bang bang. This 6-star king level giant wolf stretched out its wolf claws, slapped it with 2 palms, and slapped the 2 5-star king level pets directly into the air. Why is this 6-star king level giant wolf so strong? It shouldn't be. Fang Fan narrowed his eyes and stared at the 6-star king level giant wolf that was rushing towards him. I saw that the black hair on this giant wolf was slowly evolving towards the white hair. At a speed visible to the naked eye, the hair on its body is turning from black to white. Fang Fan subconsciously swallowed a mouthful of saliva. There's something tricky in here. Obviously, there must be something in between. Lord. This giant wolf has mutated. His realm has increased by at least half a level. Run. I'll stop him. Wei Jiao was relatively close to Fang Fan. After the two 5-star king level pets were shot flying, he directly pushed them over. With a weak body to hold up the sky. Vega. Get out of the way. You can't stop it. You are a mage. You are not a warrior. Fang Fan's complexion changed. Wei Jiao was only strong in attack, suitable for behind-the-scenes battles, but defense, maybe even worse than him. Fang Fan was even more prepared to make some moves. The 6-star king level giant wolf had already rushed towards him fiercely, without any bells and whistles. Boom. Unsurprisingly, Vega was shot directly. However, it bought Fang Fan a certain amount of time and gave him the opportunity to escape a certain distance. At this time, Galen and other heroes also gathered around. You are listening to Novels at Bless Up channel. Wish you happiness and luck. Please subscribe to receive new novels. How do you feel about this novel? Please like and leave a comment. Divine System of the Strongest Card Supplier in the End Times, Doomsday Strongest Card Supplier. Author, Shu Yu. Chapter 579. Ouch. Swoosh swish. The giant wolf suddenly rose into the air and grabbed it directly towards Fang Fan. Lord. Be careful. Galen looked nervous. Kyle. Quickly cast Holy Asylum. Caitlin screamed. My Divine Asylum cooling time hasn't expired yet. Kyle looked desperate. According to this ending, Fang Fan should be in a mortal situation. In the face of the mutant giant wolf in the outbreak period, the heroes are unable to carry out timely rescue in a short period of time. Although Fang Fan was trying his best to escape, he was already crushed by the mutant wolf in terms of speed. Fang Fan shrugged, looking a little helpless. Under such circumstances, it is common to be hanged and beaten. It's a pity that this last level. Maybe it will take a while to get in again. Fang Fan is already prepared for failure to pass the level. Fortunately, even if he fails to pass the level in the Tongtian Tower, he will suffer some damage to his soul, and he will not be able to continue to pass the level for a short time. Relatively speaking, it will not hurt lives. Stab. The claws of the giant wolf slapped Fang Fan in front of him, and Fang Fan felt a hint of death. Ding. Detected that the host suffered a fatal attack and activated the dummy card. Swoosh swish. Fang Fan only felt a shock all over his body, and then the whole person had appeared dozens of meters away, and the giant wolf was still staring at him with its teeth and claws. What the hell happened? Fang Fan opened his mouth, his face full of surprise. Stand-in puppet card? Doesn't it mean that no cards are allowed in the Tower of Babel? And, when did he have the stand-in puppet card? Infinite thoughts flashed in Fang Fan's mind, but at this time he couldn't worry too much, because there was still a giant wolf staring at the trial. Dare to hurt the Lord. The evil beast is courting death. Demachian force. At this moment, the support of the heroes has arrived. Galen strikes first. Directly holding the big sword and slashing down. Headshot. Let the bullets fly. Boom. Caitlin is armed with a sniper rifle and fires deadly bullets. Jump cut. Grandmaster's Wrath. Jax held the street lamp as a weapon and directly bombarded the mutant giant wolf, directly bombarded the giant wolf's waist, and directly cut it in half. Dark Sacrifice. Energy Burst. The dark magic of the little mage finally came, directly wrapping the body of the giant wolf. Just ended his life. Fight till now. Everything is coming to an end. The last demon wolf in the 47th level of the Tongtian Tower was completely killed. World announcement. The 47th level of Tongtian Tower was passed by Fang Fan in Huajing. Received the first kill reward for the first normal level clearance, and rewarded the Aragami blessing card *1. World announcement. The 47th level of Tongtian Tower was perfectly passed by Huajing Fangfan. Get the first kill reward for the first perfect level clearance, and reward the Aragami blessing card *10. Once again full customs clearance and full world announcement. This is a trend. It's even more the trend. World Babel dialog box. I'm going, God Fang Fan, how long does he want to go, this face is too strong. Tisk, terrifying. It's really terrifying. It's so powerful. Isn't it time for God Fang Fan to go out too? Yeah, if we continue like this, I'm afraid that the Tongtian Tower will be demolished directly. When the time comes, we will fly directly to the realm of the gods, and what should we do if we abandon us? Hee, God Fang Fan is not as selfish as you. Divine system of the strongest card supplier in the end times, Doomsday strongest card supplier. Author, Shu Yu. Chapter 580. Tobu City, Dongcheng Gate. Hearing the sound of the announcement of the world coming into his ears, Han Biao showed a bright smile on his face. The Lord is still so powerful. From the bottom of his heart, Han Biao was lamenting Fang Fan's strength. But then, Han Biao couldn't help showing a wry smile on his face. If the main country does not come out again, Tobu City will be destroyed. Those crazy ocean demonized beasts didn't listen to dissuasion at all, they were already killing like crazy. Originally, he wanted to rely on the solid city wall of Dongguo City for resistance, but people rushed directly to destroy the city wall. Destroying walls and killing people, this is the rhythm of killing everything. Han Biao couldn't help but glance at the towering tower behind him, a look of anticipation on his face. He desperately hoped that Fang Fan would come to save his people. The 47th pass of the Babel Tower. Call. Crushing through this level, it's really not easy. Fang Fan took a breath and sighed. Who knew that Chen Yaojin would be killed in the end? The demonized beasts here can actually mutate. While it feels incredible, there is also a faint sense of being hummed. Fortunately, there was no danger in the end, and the catastrophe was past. This avatar card is a card I got a long time ago, so long ago, even I forgot. I didn't expect to use it in an explosion here. The potential burst card is a passive card, but it is not bound by the rules of the Tower of Babel. After learning the specific situation from the system, Fang Fan nodded secretly. That said, it's a little more believable. Wild God Blessing card? I seem to have obtained 11 Desolate Tribe sacrifice cards before, is there any connection between the two? Fang Fan narrowed his eyes, subconsciously feeling that there might be some connection between the two. The Sea God Blessing card I obtained earlier allowed me to pretend to be the Sea God's messenger and defrauded hundreds of thousands of heaven-passing jade. I just don't know which god this wild god is. Fang Fan looked directly at the card's introduction. Aragami Blessing card, after using it, get the blessing of the Aragami, and cancel all the attacks of the Aragami within 10 minutes. And it has the aura of Aragami. This card sounds similar to the Sea God's Blessing card. It's just that the Sea clan is easy to find. This desolate clan, where do you find it? Fang Fan shook his head subconsciously, put the Aragami Blessing card into the Sumi space, and then prepared to exit the Babel Tower. The 47th level has been passed. As for the 48th level, to be honest, it is too difficult. There is no need for a challenge at all. If the 48th level is speculated according to normal logic, but there are 106 Star King level demonized beasts. In general, it is not what Fang Fan can do now. I just came out of the Babel Tower, and the surroundings seemed very quiet. Fang Fan's face changed. Quietness is not a good thing. According to the nature of Dongguo City Lord Han Biao, this guy will definitely send someone to surround the Tongtian Tower with 3 floors and 3 floors. And now there's nothing, apparently something went wrong. Lord, there seems to be a fight at the East Gate. As a sniper, Caitlin has always had good eyes and a long-term vision. Everyone, lift off. Fly to the East Gate. Fang Fan groaned, and immediately rose into the air, turning around the East City Gate with extreme speed. At a time when the entire human race is sincerely cooperating, who is it that kills like this?